Thank you for joining us tonight for our streaming service here at Eastland Baptist Church. We will not be streaming our regular service as we normally do at this time because we're having our annual stewardship banquet in the Victory Hall. But I wanted to update you on a few things here at the church that might be of interest to you. One of them is the fact that we have a new church app called Church Center. You can go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and get Church Center app and then identify yourself as a member of Eastland Baptist Church. It will give you access to many resources that are available to you, such as the charts and maps that the pastor uses in his messages, opportunity there for giving, an opportunity for whatever groups you're involved in, any events that are upcoming. All of those things are there. Plus, you can also watch archive of services as well. But I want to thank you for coming and watching and being a part of the streaming tonight. I want to give you a couple of verses of Scripture. First of all, over in 2 Corinthians. In 2 Corinthians, there's a verse of Scripture where Paul is addressing the church at Corinth, and he's telling them about the giving that they are doing that was being done by the churches in Macedonia. But he said one thing that was very important. It wasn't just that they gave of their finances, but they gave of themselves. In 2 Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 5, it says, "And this they did, not as we hoped, but first gave their own selves to the Lord and to us by the will of God." That is service. That's the opportunity to give not only financially, materially, of your time, your talent, and your resources, but an opportunity to give of yourself. Jesus Christ himself said over in the book of Luke that it gave him an understanding of where our heart was. Because in Luke chapter 12 and verse 34, it says, "Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." In that particular passage of Scripture, if you read through it, it talks about storing up treasure in heaven. Not talking about physical treasure or monetary treasure, but it's talking about service for Him, and thereby we store up treasure in heaven that will be there for us eternally, where moth and rust doth not corrupt, and where thieves can't break through and steal. It's an eternal treasure for us in heaven. Stewardship is a part of being who we should be for Christ, being a steward of the opportunities and the things that God gives us to use in our life. Steward is a person who manages what God has given us over our lives. Take the opportunity to think about stewardship. And once again, we want to thank you for joining us tonight and hope you have a blessed evening. Good day.